I was recently scrolling through some of the YouTube comments and answering them, and one commenter asked about spiritual maturity. And my response to that was that spiritual maturity is necessary to go beyond the desire for a special identity. So many people that get into spirituality get into it for a higher sense of importance, a higher self-value, or to be revered by their peers. And that's okay. That's a good starting place. That's an entry point to this, and all entry points are valid. But spiritual maturity is going beyond that desire for any sort of specialness or higher importance. Ultimately, spiritual maturity requires that you lay down all sense of identity, and especially that entails a higher sense of importance. The idea that the message either originates from you or is called forth through you, and therefore giving you a special identity as either a guru or a spiritual teacher. Although I impart these messages aren't mine, and the truth they speak is not owned by anybody. Still, even with that acknowledgement, there can be a sense of self-importance laying underneath, which will ultimately inhibit your realization. So it needs to be weeded out. It needs to be encountered and seen directly and discarded if you're going to truly break through into the living non-dual reality. There are none among us who are more or less important. The ladybug is an equal aspect of God and an angel. Without the ladybug, God wouldn't be God, and truth wouldn't be fully true. All of this is of equal value because there is no separation amongst it. There's no divisions. So spiritual maturity is realizing that there is no division amongst you and the message and those who hear the message. There is no student-teacher relationship in Wild Satsang. There's just dialogue of truth. There is no special relationship in any of the messages that I offer. I am not a guru and I am not a teacher, and I am not special in this. The I that I am is the I that you are, is the I that all sentient beings refer to, and this I is undifferentiated. It is a unified field. And when you know and see this directly, all sense of self-importance or higher value is seen to be complete and utter bullshit. And it can't be maintained or sustained because it's simply not true. And anything that is not true is just non-existent. The illusion is completely seen through. This is spiritual maturity, seeing this. And I recommend that whether you see this directly or not, you discard all sense of self-importance on your spiritual journey. As you come to know and sense these things, as you come to the realization of the truth that is laced in these messages, and it's true for you, be sure that that doesn't come with any heightened sense of self-worth or self-value. I'm not speaking about personal diminishment. I'm speaking about realizing that this is all one thing. There is no elevated value or lower value amongst any of it. This also means you should enjoy where you're at now, because you're no less valuable right now than you'll ever be. Whether you attain the status of a god or that of a worm, you are of equal value. So value where you're at now, because a human life is truly auspicious in the sense that you are given the opportunity to realize your true and ultimate and timeless essence right here and now. Not many creatures are afforded that opportunity, but again, that doesn't give you any heightened sense of importance here. This tree is just as much God as the one speaking to you now. And Wild Satsang is that communal agreement that we treat all with the reverence and respect of being an aspect and essence of God. If you're part of this community, then you treat all in this way. And that's the primary agreement. The primary agreement of Wild Satsang is that we treat all of equal value. Whether you have obtained non-dual self-realization or not, you're of equal importance and value here. For you're all an aspect of God. You are already the timeless essence of the ineffable infinite. If you want to sink more into this and marinate in these type of dialogues, either engage with the YouTube or get the book, The Absolute Enlightenment and Ultimate Freedom. It's a compilation of very short passages meant to just be read and ruminated on. There's no stories in it. They're just short passages. And I invite you to read a passage, and if it strikes you, if it does something within you, sit with it. And don't read the next one until it's fully assimilated within you. That's how the book is intended to be read and encountered. The truth is, we are all one. And that is the timeless truth, here and now. And you'll encounter this directly if you follow these words internally to your own timeless essence, the timeless essence that links all of existence. Non-duality is not philosophy. It's experiential reality. I know this directly, and many others do too. And we're here for you if you want to experience this directly as well. But again, there's no higher value in this than in any other experience. Your mind likely says that this is the highest experience, the best experience, maybe the only experience that matters. All experiences matter. Your experience right now matters. And your experience right now is just as much the experience of God as this living non-dual reality. If you wish to know this, you can have a free Zoom call with me if you like, or just comment in the comments below. This is a living forum and an open invite to your true nature. All my love.